Hey guys, it's Keeping Up with Taye. It's your girl Glamorous Taye. I thank you guys for sticking in with me, even though I've been gone for some time now. But I am back. Like, I am back. And I hope to bring you guys joy, happiness. I hope to bring you guys joy and happiness. I hope to make you guys smile. I hope to make you guys happy. I hope to make you guys enjoy my channel. So as you guys know, well, some of you, but if you do not know, I did have a miscarriage. Last year I had a miscarriage, and as you guys see the title, that's what the story time is going to be about. It's just, I guess, just to give, I just want to express my feelings. I have nobody really else to talk to express it, so I'm just going to talk to you guys. As you guys can see already, I have been crying already, and I still am crying. Last year, around my birthday time, okay, so just rewind, okay. So I've been on birth control, the Mirena. I've been on it. Last year would make, I believe, about 3 years, I believe. I had the 5-year plan. So I was supposed to, well, I had the birth control inside of me, and, you know, everything was fine. Well, at least it seemed like it was fine. And everything was just doing good, you know. I was happy. My period was very light, and that's what I like. I didn't have any period pains, so it was really good. Okay, so fast forward to last year, around my birthday time, I turned up for my 30th birthday. I turned up, I had fun, I was drinking, I got drunk, but prior to that, I kept having tooth pains, like toothaches. Usually when I start having toothaches, that meant that I was pregnant, but mind you, I had birth control, so I didn't know that I was pregnant. So I was drinking, I was turning up, and it's just well, on my birthday, of course, the weekend, 'cause my birthday was that Monday, so I was actually enjoying myself the whole weekend, you know, because Monday I knew I wasn't gonna really do anything, so I went and turned up, had fun and stuff like that. So why about oh, and I was getting ready to have my surgery, I believe, that next month. So I was supposed to have my surgery in June sometime. My birthday is in May. So about 2 weeks, I believe, about 2 weeks after my birthday, I got a call from my from the surgery place where I was supposed to go and get my surgery. I got a call from them, you know, saying that my ACG levels was high. So me being the person I am, I'm very quiet, so it's like, what do you mean? High, like how? Because mind you, I had to go get my blood work and stuff done, you know, to be cleared. So she called me and she was like, well, you know, your ACG levels is really high. So I'm like, how is it high? What does that mean? And she was like, well, that could potentially mean that you're pregnant. So I'm like, I'm pregnant how? How am I pregnant when I'm on birth control? So she was like, we don't know, but we're gonna have to reschedule you until you can figure out what's going on. So instantly I dropped everything and I ran, like I went to the store. I didn't tell anybody. I went to the store and I got a test, and I came back home and I took the test, and the test came back positive. Like, the test, like, the lines was so dark. It was super dark. And I just started questioning myself, because, mind you, I wanted that surgery. Like, I wanted that surgery. And I just kept questioning myself, like, no. This is not supposed to be happening. It's not supposed to be happening. My surgery is in like 2.5, 3 weeks. Like, no, it's not supposed to be happening. It's not supposed to be happening. So I just kept questioning myself, like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Like, my surgery is coming up. Like, why is this happening to me? And, you know, I just kept doing it over and over. And of course, my toxic boyfriend at the time, he was there, and he supported me. He didn't really support me when I told him. He was just as shocked as I was, to be honest. And the support at that moment, it wasn't there, because he didn't want another kid. He didn't want another kid anyways. So the support wasn't there at that moment. So I told him that I'm gonna just go to the hospital just to check to see what's going on, to see if it's really true. You know, because sometimes pregnancy tests, it could be a lie. So I went to the hospital, and I stood there. I waited, and I went to the back, and I did a test, and their test came back that it was positive as well. Okay, so now it's like, oh, okay, so what's next? So now I went to go do an ultrasound. I don't know if some of you guys know, but it's like the little stuff, the gel stuff they put on your stomach, you know, to see if, you know, the baby is doing okay. So I went to the back, got my ultrasound and stuff done, and you know, like, sometimes you can see like what's going on through a person's facial expressions. You know, like, you can see what's going on. Like, you know, sometimes they have a certain type of look, like something is wrong. So I'm just sitting there, and I'm just watching her face the whole time. She's watching the computer. So it's like I was there, but I wasn't there. So I was still questioning myself, like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? So she was like, oh. I was like, is everything okay? And she was like, the doctor's gonna have to let you know everything. So, boom, get to the back, get to the doctor. Doctor came back in, and doctor says, I can't remember exactly what he said. I think he said, I believe he said everything looks fine, or he doesn't see like anything as yet, to wait a few more days or something like that. But mind you, the test kept coming back positive. So mind you, this is my first time experiencing anything like this. So I'm like, okay, cool. So they discharged me and everything like that. I got discharged, and by the time I got like about 5 minutes away from my house, I got a call back from the doctor. The doctor telling me, oh, can you come back to the hospital? I think you're having an ectopic pregnancy. So in my head, I'm like, what is an ectopic pregnancy? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Because as I'm driving, I'm now accepting the fact that I'm really about to have another kid. So I'm really like, oh wow, this is really happening. I'm really pregnant again. Like, and it's, you know, that's when really reality started hitting. And you know, it's like, oh, okay, cool, like, I'm about to have another baby. And it's like, I don't know. So I went back to the hospital. Oh, so as I was on the phone with him, he was like, yeah, you have an ectopic pregnancy, which means that the baby is not going to live. So I'm like, what do you mean the baby's not gonna live? Now I got excited. And now this is happening. Like, no. So I instantly started crying. He was like, either we're gonna have to give you the shot and the baby, you know, it comes out, you know, I guess on its own, or depending on how far the pregnancy already is, I would have to have a surgery to get the baby. I would have to have a surgery in order to get the baby. So I'm like, oh my God. So I instantly hung up the phone with him, and then I called my toxic boyfriend at the time. And I told him everything. So he met me at the hospital, and he was there with me the entire time I was there. You know, we got results back, and we got you know, tests done and stuff like that. So we was in there literally the whole entire day. And they had to schedule my surgery. And you know, I was scared and I was crying because I'm like, why is this happening? You know, and mind you, he didn't want the baby anyway, so it didn't really matter to him whether, you know, it actually didn't matter that I was actually losing the baby to him because he didn't want it. So let me like kind of break it down. So long story short, I got 2 kids from him already. So yeah. But the next part is, okay, so we get to the hospital. Well, we get the doctor comes back in and asks me if I want to tie my tubes. She wanted to know if I wanted to tie my tubes. Mind you, I'm going through really a depressed stage at this moment. I don't know what I want at this moment. And I looked at her, and the look on my I know the look on my face, it was just like, what? Why you coming to ask me this? But I know she had to ask me because I guess I was a certain age. I don't know. So he jumps up. Oh yeah. She asked me, do I want to tie my tubes? Okay, so like I said, I was still out of it from everything that's going on. Like, oh, I gotta have surgery to get the baby out. This is crazy. This never happened to me before. So he jumps up. Oh yeah, she wants to tie her tubes. She wants to tie her tubes. So I'm looking at him like, I'm not gonna make no decision like that with you. You're not my husband. Like, first of all, like, I'm not making a lifetime decision like that with you, because what if I meet my husband and I want to give him a kid, and now I don't tie my tubes, make a decision with you. Now I can't have a kid with my husband. So I'm like, I thought about it, and I thought about it really hard, and I just told her, yeah, just give me the paper. But she knew that that's not what I really wanted to do. So she was like, are you sure? So I was like, yeah, I'm sure. She was like, now if you're not sure, you need to let me know, because this is a decision that you're gonna have to live with for the rest of your life. So I was like, yeah. So as I get ready to go into the surgery, you know, they prep me and stuff like that. And when they prep me, I thought about it, and I was like, no, I'm not about to tie my tubes. Because at this time, I think she was asking me that I want to burn it. No, I think she did ask me that I want to tie it. So I said, no, I don't. I called her. I called the lady back to go and get her, and I told her, can I get the papers again? I don't think I want to tie my tubes. I don't want to do that anymore. And she was like, I knew you looked like you didn't want to do it. You wasn't sure. He jumps up. He's mad. Oh, why you don't want to get your tubes tied? Why you don't want to get your tubes tied? Why you don't want to go and get clipped? If you don't want more kids, then you need to go and get clipped. But I still have one left in me. So he's sitting there pouting or whatever the case may be. I could care less. And you know, the thing that got me is the support from him. He was there, like, in person, but he wasn't there, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's like he was there, like, I guess to say that he supported me through that, but I didn't feel the support. I didn't feel the support from him. And after I got from surgery, he was still there. And y'all, I promise y'all, I never had to go through nothing like this. Losing a kid, I've never had to experience nothing like this. And nobody that lost a kid, or if you haven't lost a kid, you would not understand the feeling of it. I don't care if the child was already born, if the child wasn't born, it's all the same. And I still caught some type of attachment because, of course, the kid was in me for this long time. Now I'm overthinking that maybe when I was drinking all that liquor for my birthday weekend, I'm thinking that maybe that's how it turned into that. But come to find out, it was actually from the Mirena that I had in me. It was actually from the Mirena, and I didn't know that it was still that 1% chance that you could get pregnant. But I would guess I was just that 1% that usually get pregnant from the Mirena. Yeah, so I don't know. I just was lost, and I just feel like, you know, like it's just hard dealing with that kind of stuff. It's really hard dealing with that kind of stuff, and I'm just sitting here thinking about, because they never told me like how far along I was, so I still like don't know exactly how far along I was. I don't know how far along I was. I wish I would have known, but because of being an ectopic pregnancy, the baby was outside of my tube. Oh, and the baby did rupture one of my tubes, so they did have to take out one of my tubes because the baby did damage one of my tubes. So at the moment, I still have a chance of getting pregnant again, but they said that it may be a little hard because I only have one tube now. I don't have two tubes. It's just crazy how life works. And I pray and I hope that anybody that experienced somebody that, you know, anybody that experienced that, I pray that you heal. You heal through your journey. This is never a healing stage, because you never mentally and physically heal. You know, it just gets better over the time, but you don't really heal completely. So I do pray, and you know, that God be with you on the journey that you're on. This isn't an easy road, but you got this. And I am sorry for your loss. And yeah, anything else, I really am. I thank you guys for listening to my story. I do have more story time, more crazy ones that's coming up. But yeah, I thank you guys for listening, and I hope that you guys take the Mirena very seriously. Make sure you go and get it checked out to see if it's still in the right place. If you do have it, and I've heard other complications with it as well. So just be careful, guys. Just be careful. So until then, guys, talk to you guys later.